game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Nuggets coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals, but the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Knocked loose, and that one out of bounds off a Nugget, so it stays with the LA Lakers. James to the rim, flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Shot from in close, no good. And 2 for AD.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Denver's got it. To Millsap. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Across the timeline comes James. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Leaves the defender in the dust. Nikola Jokic swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Drive by Murray, but he can't finish.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Danny Green to Davis. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Nikola Jokic. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
It's James. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Jokic. Fine to shoot. Shot for Jokic. No good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
LeBron James, defended by Jeremy Grant. To Davis. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. James can't go down. Smothering defense. Down low, Jokic. Nikola Jokic. 3 for 4. Good start. LeBron James with the rock. To Davis. And counted at the rim. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming. James guarded by Jeremy Grant. Not that time. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Jokic. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Trying to cash in. Oh, Nikola Jokic. Looking good. 4 for 5.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
LeBron against Jeremy Grant. Nothing going here on that drive. To Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the 24. Davis and the basket good at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Nuggets have the possession. To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's now 5 for 6.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Caldwell Pope to Davis. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. Jokic to Millsap. Defense making the ball carrier work.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Jokic. And scores.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Lakers ball. To Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Anthony Davis. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Jokic to Millsap. Jokic. From the painted area, won't go down. Rondo with the basketball. It's 14-12. To Davis. Short jumper misses. To Jokic. Millsap. Jokic. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Los Angeles, they have it. Take stock of the floor. James. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
James. They go down to Davis. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Jokic to Millsap. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Smith to Davis. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Jokic. To to Millsap. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Paul Millsap. New blood coming in for both sides. Into the front court comes Rondo. They trail by 2. To Davis, down low. Nikola Jokic tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Porter. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Anthony Davis lets it fly. He shoots, off the mark. Porter. Emphatic slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
And he drains it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Denver ball right now. To Jokic. To Porter. Has a look. It's Howard, the rebound. Nice pass to get things going.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Jokic. It's good. Here's Rondo with it. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. To Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane to lay it in.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Jokic, guarded by Howard. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I return in a moment. This is the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Oh, he blocked it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Rondo into the front court, trailing by 4. Runner here won't go. Lakers at the controls right now. To Davis. Swings it. Nothing going here on that drive. To Davis.
No good. Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Mason Plumlee at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one.
Into the game for Denver, number 4, Paul Millsap.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Los Angeles has the basketball. To Davis. Won't go. Murray with it. Up 5. Here comes the screen. Porter. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Murray into the front court. Leads 3. To Porter. Here comes the screen. To Porter. Beyond the arc for 3. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark. Caldwell-Pope to Davis. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Down low for Davis. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Murray with the basketball. Leads just a point. Here comes the screen. Porter to Millsap. Porter. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. To Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. It was right there. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Porter. Down to 5 on the 24. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lakers ball. To Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Kuzma. Cashes in for 2.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Murray into the front court. Up by 3. For 3. Not going down here. Caldwell Pope. To Kyle Kuzma. JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma. No good. Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. To Porter. Down low Plumlee. Lakers have it. To Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Denver's ball. Jumper's good. Caldwell Pope. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Kyle Kuzma. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. They go to Jokic. Down low. And the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Caldwell Pope. Deep right corner. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Driving right to the basket. From the painted area, won't go down. Rondo with the basketball. 5-point game. Nuggets have the possession. Probing the defense. To Jokic. Goaltending's called. Count the bucket. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Into the front court comes Rondo. Right now, down 7. To Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. To Davis. Rondo. Can't connect. It's no good. Murray into the front court. His team up by 7. To Millsap. Denver with 4 to shoot. Jokic. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nuggets with the basketball. To Jokic. Here comes the screen. Jokic. Not that time. To Davis. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Anthony Davis lets it go. Jokic. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Here's Rondo with it. They trail by 7. Davis. Here comes the screen. To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Screen coming. To Jokic. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Davis. To Danny Green. Down low for Kuzma. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Jokic. They'll work it down to Millsap. Paul Millsap. 2 of 4 now.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Kyle Kuzma. Count the basket inside.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Denver's got it. Jamal Murray guarded by Howard. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jokic. Deep 2 there. Won't go. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Nuggets will start the second half with a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Nuggets have the possession. Jokic. They get it down to Millsap. Oh, Millsap. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Danny Green. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one, count it.
I like that.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Murray with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jokic. From long range. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Danny Green to Davis. LeBron James. Here again. Screen coming. 5 on the shot clock. LeBron James won't go. To Jokic. Missed a wide open look. To James. To Caldwell Pope. They'll get it down to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Denver ball right now. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LeBron with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. Davis. McGee powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Jokic, yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Nikola Jokic trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. It's James controlling the offense. JaVale McGee to Danny Green. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Another follow. Still no good. To Jokic. Down low for Harris. And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
LeBron into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. To Davis. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Fires the 3. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Danny Green to Davis. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Caldwell Pope. And he buries it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Murray into the front court. Leads 5. Knocked loose. Jokic. Runner here. Won't go down. Davis to James. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on. No one wants to see that game of black and blue marks all over your body.
James here against Jeremy Grant. It goes down.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
James to Davis. There, taken away Denver.
Go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Danny Green to James. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Can't connect from in close. It's Denver's ball. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Millsap. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Jokic. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. LeBron James sends it away. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Caldwell Pope to James. A fundamental shot right there. JaVale McGee able to recover with the block. Out of bounds off a Nugget. LBJ has it. To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. Surveys the floor. Works it. To Caldwell Pope. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Here's James for 2. And scores on the step back.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Jokic. And draws the foul.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Nikola Jokic. A couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Down low Jokic. Count the bucket for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Rondo into the front court. The deficit is 6. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Dwight Howard has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. He makes them both. To Porter. Here comes the screen. Short jumper won't go down.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Had a chance, but it's no good.
That's me. I got ball.
Lakers come up with it. Picked up. Here we go. To Davis. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Rondo with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Davis. Layup goes down. Well done.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Nuggets have the possession. Jeremy Grant up against the 8-time All-Star. Count the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Into the front court comes Rondo. His group now down 2. They go down to Davis. The shot almost. From the painted area, won't go down. Caldwell Pope to Davis. Gets it in the left corner. Kuzma to Davis. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Able to convert inside. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Davis. Nice pass to set things up. And the finish. Slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Dwight Howard with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Davis. No, I missed a short one there. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Knocks it down. Off the step back. That ends the third quarter. The Nuggets with the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
The screen sets him up for two.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
To Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. Smith. To Howard. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Mason Plumlee matched up with Howard. And he hits.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Los Angeles, they have it. To Davis, down low. Off the assist.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Monte Morris, guarded by Howard. To Porter. The jumper's off the mark. Smith now into the front court. All even here in the fourth. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Davis. Has a look. Morris's shot won't go down. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Millsap. Has a chance. Oh, Millsap. 4 out of 7.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
To Porter. Runner here won't go down. To Davis. Passed it off. And a nice finish at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
I know the fans didn't get a chance to hear this during the break, but the coaches are wearing a mic for the broadcast. I heard a lot of arguing inside the huddle. It lets you know that the intensity level is pretty high going into the fourth.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Look out.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Here's Rondo with it. 2-point advantage. To Kyle Kuzma. To Howard. Paul Millsap with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Rondo into the front court. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
To Porter. They'll work it down to Millsap. Oh, Millsap. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Old school equals high percentage.
Rondo with the basketball. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. To Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. To Howard. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Jokic to Porter. And he'll go to the foul line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Michael Porter at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Into the front court comes Rondo. He'll run the offense. And 2 for AD.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Jokic to Porter. Anthony Davis pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence.
Jamal Murray, right place, right time with the putback.
Sometimes unorthodox, but very crafty on the offensive end of the floor.
Davis. Knocks it down from mid-range.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Great feed. Flushes it home.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Here's Rondo with it. Looking to make something happen. To Kyle Kuzma. Down low for Davis. Can't connect from inside. Rises for the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Davis. Can't connect from in close. Here comes the screen. To Porter. Shot clock winding down. Deep two there, won't go. On the follow, way to stay with it.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. can't believe he fell for it again.
Kuzma guarded by Jeremy Grant. To Jokic. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Trying to cash in. The shot by Murray, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Kuzma to Davis. Kyle Kuzma buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Terrific vision. And he finishes at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Davis. Knocked loose. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some rumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Nikola Jokic at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Los Angeles has the basketball. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Danny Green. To Caldwell Pope. They'll get it down to Davis. To Danny Green. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Danny Green at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Nuggets with the basketball. Jokic matched up with Howard. Jamal Murray. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
And a throwdown.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
LeBron James, defended by Jeremy Grant. To the rim, lays it up and in.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Nikola Jokic, defended by Howard. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. To Jokic, going to launch beyond the arc. And Nikola Jokic, he drains it on a nice setup.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Curling inside, Nikola Jokic, snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Goes 2 for 2. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. To Danny Green. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Two for 2 on that trip. LBJ with it. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, it's the Nuggets who come away victorious. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets are the Western Conference champions. After a long, grueling season, they're now headed to the NBA Finals. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.